Since the dawn of humanity, we have looked up to the stars and wondered, are we alone? Does life exist somewhere out there, on planets far beyond Earth's horizons? Today, we'll explore this age-old question, not through telescopes or science fiction, but through the timeless teachings of the Quran, hadith from the Prophet Muhammad, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon him. The words of the Al-Bayt, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon them, and the wisdom of Imam Ali and Naj al-Balagha. Welcome to Westpol. Today, we dive deep into a question that has fascinated us all. Does the Islamic tradition provide any insights or even evidence about life on other planets? From verses of the Quran that describe the creation of worlds and creatures scattered across the heavens, to the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad and the wisdom of Imam Ali, we're about to uncover an intriguing possibility in Islamic thought that reaches beyond the boundaries of our own planet. 1. The Quran on the vastness of creation. The Quran is filled with verses that speak to the immensity of God's creation, with many of them alluding to a vast and diverse cosmos. Let's start with a profound verse from Surah Ash-Shura, chapter 42, verse 29. And among his signs is the creation of the heavens and the earth, and of the living creatures that he has scattered through them. And he has power to gather them together when he wills. This verse speaks of living creatures, or dabba in Arabic, scattered not just on earth, but across the heavens. Many scholars suggest that this scattering could imply the existence of life beyond earth. The term heavens is often interpreted to mean the vast expanse of the universe, hinting at realms and creatures we have yet to discover. Imagine we're not the only beings in this vast universe. Could it be that life exists, created by Allah, on other planets, among other worlds in the far reaches of the cosmos? 2. The concept of worlds in the Quran. In Surah Al-Fatiha, the opening chapter of the Quran, we find Allah described as a Rabbul Alamin, the Lord of all the worlds. This plural form of worlds is significant and worth contemplating. Praise be to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds. Allah is not just the Lord of this world, but of countless worlds or realms, each potentially unique in its creation. Does this plural language indicate that other civilizations exist, that there are beings in other worlds who, like us, are in awe of their Creator? While we can't say for sure, the language in the Quran certainly leaves room for the existence of other forms of life beyond our planet. 3. Hadith and the Prophet's teachings. Moving to the Hadith, there are narrations attributed to the Prophet Muhammad that hint at a much larger creation than we might imagine. Consider this narration from Ibn Abbas, a companion of the Prophet, where he says, God created thousand atoms before our atom. This statement could imply that there have been other human-like beings, perhaps on different planets, or it could refer to other realms or dimensions. Interpretations vary, but the possibility of multiple atoms, multiple worlds, is a recurring theme that resonates with the idea of extraterrestrial life. 4. Imam Ali's insight from Naj al-Balagha. Now, let's turn to the words of Imam Ali, whose insights are beautifully preserved in Naj al-Balagha. In this remarkable book, Imam Ali offers a perspective on the grandeur of God's creation that suggests a universe filled with diverse and perhaps unknown forms of life. He, Allah, created the creatures with his might, dispersed winds through his compassion, and firmed the shaking earth with rocks. This quote was out of Naj al-Balagha's first sermon. Though this passage doesn't explicitly mention extraterrestrial life, it speaks to an intricate and expansive creation. Imam Ali's descriptions are vivid and emphasize a universe ordered and filled with life beyond human perception. His words reflect a profound awareness that our understanding of God's creation is limited and that there may be wonders we have yet to comprehend. In another thought-provoking passage, Imam Ali says, "Perhaps you see the stars as small bodies, although they are much larger than you can conceive and contain worlds unknown to you." This line can be interpreted as an acknowledgement that there may indeed be entire worlds unknown to us, some perhaps hosting life forms that we haven't even begun to imagine. 5. Islamic philosophical interpretations. In addition to the teachings found in the Quran, Hadith, and Naj al-Balagha, Islamic philosophers like Ibn Sina, or as he is known in the West as Avicenna, expanded on these ideas. They proposed a multi-layered universe, with each layer potentially housing its own unique forms of life or conscious beings. These realms, they argued, exist to recognize and worship Allah, reinforcing the belief that life, possibly intelligent life, exists in forms we may not yet understand. Conclusion and reflection. As we conclude, it's clear that Islamic teachings don't give us a straightforward answer about extraterrestrial life. Instead, they offer a perspective on creation that is vast, layered, and full of divine mystery. The Quran, Hadith, and Naj al-Balagha encourage us to remain curious, to reflect on the signs scattered across the universe, and to keep in mind that Allah's creation is beyond our comprehension. So, are we alone? Maybe, or maybe not. But in the words of Imam Ali, we know that there are worlds unknown to us, and our knowledge, no matter how advanced, remains limited before the infinite knowledge of Allah. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Islamic perspective on the cosmos and life beyond Earth. If you found this thought provoking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. And remember, the universe is vast, so let's keep asking questions. Until next time, peace and blessings be upon you.